We're Lauren and Scott, and we are cycling 10,000 kilometres across Europe. Starting in Greece, the plan is to cycle to the west coast of Ireland. Passing through 15 countries, we cycle through some of the most magical landscapes Europe has to offer. So join us on our first ever bike tour as we learn to navigate the European cycling networks, encounter all weather conditions, and overindulge in our favourite baked goods.
Mine's so crunchy.
In this video, we're cycling through the stunning Franconian region of northern Bavaria, a land of rolling hills and historic and colourful towns. Join us as we explore the charming villages and take in the beauty of this unique corner of Germany.
Sauerkraut? Sauerkraut.
Guten Morgen. We are leaving at the moment from Bamberg. Every holiday has to have an end, sadly. Boy, we had a great time. We would highly recommend old Bamberg. 10 out of 10. Airbnb was right in the middle of town, so just spent our day yesterday going in and out. It was a really nice cool building, as in temperature cool. So it was boiling outside, so it was nice to come back to the coolness of the apartment. And we did have to check out today at 10, so we were on our way not very far today, actually. So we found this campground. It's only €8. It's very basic, but we love a cheap campground. We thought we were going to go all the way to Würzburg. That's 150 kilometres away, and we did not leave early enough for that. So we're just going to go to this campsite that's about 35 kilometres, not very far at all, and tomorrow do the rest into Würzburg.
If you've ever toured or travelled for a long distance by foot or by bike, I'm sure you'll agree the day after a rest day can be very difficult. Almost as if you have no energy at all. It's a bit like a rest day hangover. So we were glad it was a short one today.
So I thought I'd lost all faith in German food. On the first night in Passau, I went to order a pork knuckle at a beer garden, but they were sold out by 6 p.m, so I had to go with the Wiener Schnitzel, which was good. And then I ended up getting my pork knuckle in Regensburg at another beer garden, but it was kind of disappointing. It was still tasty, but it was way overcooked, and it just, not what I expected. Although sauerkraut and the dumplings were still on point, but for third time lucky, when I've just given it one more chance, I got another pork knuckle in Bamberg last night, and it lived up to my expectations of what German food should be like. It was juicy, fell off the bone, just full of flavour, and just the meat was just lush. Anyway, so it's restored my faith in old German food and Franconian cuisine.
It's only 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock, yeah?
Yeah, it's 11 on the dot.
It's hot out here. I think it's the humidity. We're very sweaty.
Hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Have the wind in our hair. It doesn't seem as hot at the moment. We do feel like we're in the middle of nowhere. There's so much farmland surrounding us. Lots of different kind of crop. We would absolutely not be able to guess probably any of them. It's just nice. It's very peaceful. There's not many bikes out on this track. And we're only about 20 k's away from Würzburg, so that was fast. So on the way into Würzburg, we're stopping at the famous decathlon everyone seems to talk about. The French company. So as we come into France, we're going to see a lot more. We're just needing some gas. Before we go into Switzerland, we wanted to buy some a bit cheaper. Scott's still after some cycling sunnies. Haven't found any. And our tent poles broke this morning. The elastic in one part of them snapped. So we're going to look for that as well. I think it's more of a sportswear store, but we'll see if they sell that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, look at the cabbages.
Got purple. So we made it to decathlon. It's about 12:30. Lauren's gone in to find some tent pole stuff and to have a look around. It's a massive store, so God knows how long she's going to be.
Right, I got what I wanted from Decathlon. I got some gas, I got some electrolyte tablets and some bungee cord for our poles. They had terrible glasses though, so no cycling glasses. We just come around the corner and asked this fellow if he could service our bikes because we want to get our brakes looked at before we go into Switzerland. And he said yes. He's going to do them for us like in 40 minutes. Okay, we've arrived at the Würzburg Canoe Club. Don't know if you can see the sweat dripping on me, but it is still 34 degrees, 100% humidity, and the rain is just starting to fall now. Apparently, lots of hail and wind is predicted. So if we set up a tent, I just restrung the poles. I haven't decided if we're going to go into Würzburg this afternoon or in the morning. I'm thinking in the morning only because the storm's supposed to be really bad. I'm supposed to get 10 mils like in an hour or so. It's so hot. I can't wait for this rain to come. Has subsided for now and the sun's back out just scorching heaps. Decided to go into the old town to get some ice cream, try and cool the soul and have a little look around. Don't know if it's going to be raining for the rest of the evening, so I thought we'd just take our chance. Maybe get something for dinner as well while we're here.
Cooking dinner, we're at the canoe club in Würzburg. It's been a little bit different to our recent canoe clubs. €17. We went into Würzburg this afternoon, had a brief look around on the bikes. I was a little disappointed, to be honest. We didn't go up to the fortress, which is meant to be amazing, but we got a view of it from the campsite, which looks really good, but we just had a walk through the old town and had a look around at some of the churches and stuff in there, and it was alright. It was a nice vibe going in there, but it seemed more like a shopping district and shopping city than...
Yeah, it's just different to Bamberg. I think you're just like comparing it to
Bamberg was kind of like very fairy tale, I suppose.
Like medieval.
Medieval, yeah.
Potato pasta on the menu tonight.
Today, the plan is to head for Dinkelsbüro. We're going to take the Eurovelo 4, a local route, and also the D9, which is a national route. A little bit of everything today. We're going this way because eventually we need to get to Nordlingen. We've had to send a Big Agnes, which is our tent, part there, and one of our friends' family lives there, which is very handy.
Very quiet around. Where is it? Where is everyone? Where is the 84 million Germans?
We're not on the river anymore.
So this morning at the campground, this German came up to me and asked where we were going. And I told him Nordlingen.
Did he come back to you and ask you why you go that way?
Yeah, so he asked me where I'm going. I was saying Nordlingen, and he's like, oh, away from the river. And then we were like ready, so we went to the bathrooms, and he came back over and he was like, why are you going that way? Like, why are you leaving the river? It's going to be hilly. We're like, that's okay.
Few people have been like, a few Germans have been like that when we said that we're not on the river.
I know, and like lots of them we asked what their tour is, and like, oh, we just follow the rivers. They just love.
It's pretty boring after a while.
Yeah, some of them.
It goes through big towns.
It's very flat.
Yeah, it's flat, but it's just very competitive. It's going to be so windy, I don't know if you hear me or not, but we're just right on this path with a massive tailwind. We've turned the corner now, so it's coming more direct at us. But anyway, we were just passing the German guy, an old guy, and I wanted to say Morgan to him, and then all of a sudden he pops up and he starts pointing at us, and then he starts yelling like a sentence, really like aggressively. Because the language is so harsh, I don't know if he was yelling at us or saying something nice or enjoy that tailwind or something like that. We're like, no idea, so we didn't say anything, and then we caught him looking in the rear view mirror of his bike at us. And we're like, that was the most abrupt thing that's happened to us. So I just went to say Morgan, and he just like, far out, mate. Anyway, I was like, are we on the right path? Are we going the wrong direction? But I don't think so. On a different route today. I think we're on the romantic road route actually. And this is much better than the river. It's more undulating. The hills pretty to look at. It's just, I don't know, it's more enjoyable anyway. Just went through Kreglingen, go to south of massive baguette. Beautiful little town it was. We're 17 kilometres now from Rothenburg, which is a very picturesque, Instagram famous town. And then we're not too sure how long it is to the campsite in Schillingwurst.
What a magical place Rothenburg was. My golly goodness. It was like being in a fairy tale with the backing music. We had an orchestra playing in the main square. It was so beautiful. So we're going to Schillingswurst to camp, and we're 1k away, and it's just starting to rain.
What the fuck?
1 kilometre to go. How wet will we get? Okay, we didn't get wet, which was good. It actually only spat for a short amount of time, and then it was like a nice uphill into the campground. And so went into the campground reception to try and get a tent, and just had like the worst experience. It was like this little girl, she was literally like 8, and her sister, who was likely like 13 or 14, and they were both just like being really derogatory that I couldn't understand, and they're like, oh, English, and like rolling their eyes and stuff, and like wouldn't help me. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, all I want to do is set up my tent. Like, how can I pay, and where do I go? And then like their brother came in, and then he finally helped, but he was just kind of like banging around on the computer, like none of them said anything. And then I presume the mom came in, and then she only said hello, and then was just like presuming the rest of them were taking care of it. And then I was just asking if I could pay cash or card, and then the teenager walked in again, and she was like, oh, English. Like, she literally did it like 3 times. Don't know, like, I'm trying as much as I can to speak German. I can't speak all the sentences. And like, the action of tent seems pretty simple, especially if you're in a caravan park. And also tourism is keeping a caravan park alive. Anyways, it's actually really nice. It's like this big green field for the tents. We've got an undercover with electric, so we're charging our power bank, and some cord to hang up our wet towels. And it's flat, it's not raining, and Scott's gone to the supermarket, so it's a good afternoon. It's 20 to 6, and we rode about, we rode right on 90 k's, which was just a beautiful day. It was like nice terrain. And Rothenburg, like seriously, if you're in the area, you need to book a stay there, or you need to get there somehow, because it was so lovely. Like, one of the best cities we've been through.
as usual.
Not bad.